Yo, yo, what's good? It's your boy Sama, aka CJ, aka Junior Brinks, coming back at you live with another episode of Sippin with Chuck. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I know. I took a hiatus, boy. I took a mean hiatus, too. Let me tell you why, right? My Mac broke. Granted, I was the one who broke it, but it took forever for me to get it back right. I was trying to avoid like resetting the whole thing and losing all my stuff. So I found a way to make sure that I got all my stuff back on it and then or backed up at least through the most annoying process ever, but I got it backed up and then I was able to go ahead and reset the Mac. Now, I reset it and it's like I almost didn't learn my lesson. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so I have a Mac Mini, right? I need to get a laptop, but I have a Mac Mini, and I didn't feel like buying a laptop. So what did I do? Upgrade the OS. Okay, silly me. I upgraded to one that was extremely just not compatible with it at all whatsoever. Um, and well, not say it wasn't compatible. It was compatible, but it it broke it. Like it kept freezing. It kept freezing up. Everything broke. Right. So I had to get a new one. Well, not a new one, but I had to reset it, and then I had to go down a couple levels lower of OS. So there's that story. Real quick story. Where have you been, Chuck? Oh, let's see. I've been all over the place. I just been moving around, doing stuff. Um, just living life a little bit. Essentially, having to do the things that a brother gotta do, right? But in that time, a whole bunch of stuff was happening, and we ain't gonna talk about none of that. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not talking about none of it. None of it. Only because a lot of time has passed for most of it. I would say the biggest things that I will talk about just to start off is with the congrats to Seattle Seahawks, whatever. Matter of fact, I'm kind of glad I wasn't doing the pod during playoff football season time because, dude, my Eagles. Oh, thank God we got rid of that offensive coordinator. But we were just we were not doing the greatest. So there's that. Then a whole bunch of NFL coaches got fired, and then now a lot got hired. Harbaugh's going to the Giants, which is insane to me. And Mike McDaniels got picked up by the Chargers as an offensive coordinator. We wanted him. We wanted him real bad, but it didn't work out. But we did get a new offensive coordinator, so that's good. But again, shout out to the Seattle Seahawks. Super Bowl was a snooze fest. Snooze fest. Um, Commercials was cool. Halftime show was cool. I'm not like that 1% of people who is like, oh my god, I couldn't understand what Bad Bunny is saying. Like, bro, I mean, I speak a little Spanish. I was picking up bits and pieces here and there, right? But yeah, it was cool. Now, the funniest thing I saw was aftermath. After the Super Bowl, it was like a back-to-back Super Bowls where Drake's got owned. The meme is hilarious. So the first one, first was with Kendrick, and he did the thing at last year's Super Bowl, and then the second one is Drake May smacking the field, his head down. It was just the Drakes was not winning, right? But forget all that, man. Like I just life has been going good, man. My sister's dog had to give her back her pup. So she's back there with her. And now I'm down to two dogs. Again. So that's cool. That was an interesting time too, cause like that little dog likes to play a lot, bro. Like she likes to play, right? But my shepherd, she would get annoyed. Like she just was like, "Nah, bro, I'm not trying to do all this playing stuff." So I had to break up a few fights. It was bad, and one I came out scarred. Nah, but it's not too terrible. But yeah, I had to took her to my sister again. So there's that. Back to two dogs. What else has been going on? I finished my script. So okay, just so you guys know, right? um, I'm gonna pivot this pod to do exactly the things that I really wanted to discuss, right? Which is back to more film. I'm gonna strictly do dance, film, anime, and gaming, right? That's a plethora of things, right? Just a plethora. Um, yeah, as you can see, all the posters and stuff in the back, like you see all these posters and stuff, like it's just the vibes is here. I like this. I like the way it's set up. I need to, you know, change my landscape here a bit, which I've been doing too. So that's another reason why you haven't seen me in a minute. Uh, but as far as dancing goes, there ain't been much dancing that I've been wanting to talk about. There's been way more. There also hasn't been many films, so I'm actually gonna see Goat and Crime 101 at separate times, of course. Oh, no, The Rip on Netflix, phenomenal, phenomenal movie. 8.5 out of 10. That was a really really good movie. Actually, now I'm thinking about movies and stuff because I told you guys I've been doing a lot, right? But the the Rip was such a good movie, man. Like the whole idea of like cops ripping from this safe house and then all this stuff happening and then just the me thinking that was a movie where that joint had me thinking everything about one specific character and then doubt setting in and doubt setting in, doubt setting in, and then it turns out they were they were good the whole time. Bro, so good, so good. Um yeah, so 8.5 out of 10 for that. What else? Oh, still on Netflix. His and Hers. His and Hers, bro. Mm-hmm. I give that one a 7.5 out of 10. Um, it did get me a little bit like this whole time. I thought it was, and everybody's seen it by now because it was getting all this talking going. I hate when shows start getting all this because I'm usually less likely to watch it. When stuff is getting hyped up. So if it's getting too hyped up, I'm not gonna watch that joint. Like I'm just not. But that one was a 7.5 out of 10. The story was pretty well done. I enjoyed every bit of it. The ending, finding out that it was the mom the whole time, was nuts. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So I thought that was also real dope. Just real dope. Um, what else? Yeah, those are the two things that I've seen in recent memory that I thought were really really good. But let's get down to it, right? We about to get right down to the real interesting good stuff. Like state of play yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna start with this again. No Kingdom Hearts. Shame on you. Okay, I had to give that a moment of silence because I'm so sick of not seeing Kingdom Hearts in state of play or any Kingdom Hearts 4 news. It's been blowing my mind. Like, bro, give me Kingdom Hearts. Give me Kingdom Hearts, bro. Please, just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Just something. All right, right? But whatever. So instead, we got Dead or Alive 6. We got, well, okay, let's start with the highlights. The highlights for me were the John Wick game, which is on wishlist. John Wick has a game. I'm getting that game, right? They did a more in depth for 007. I'm getting that game. That off rip, those two are fantastic. Oh my gosh, I want both of those, right? Um, what else they had? Oh, Beast of Reincarnation, made in association with Game Freak. So that I'm really excited about that one. I want getting that game. I'm just gonna list all the games that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up buying, right? Uh I'm probably not gonna get Control Resonant. I was just curious about what it is. It looked cool. I don't think I'm gonna buy that one though. Um, I've been a fan of Dead or Alive, but I'm not buying this game. Like, why would I buy Dead or Alive 6? Right? I just nah. I'm cool. I'm cool on all that. I did see Ghost of Yotei Legends though. That was interesting, and I forgot they always do this with Ghost of Yotei, where it's like 4 different characters, and then there's no blah blah blah. So Ghost of Yote Legends. That's a thing. Uh, they had a Star Wars racing game. Cool. And then the what is it? The Marvel token fighting game, the Japanese Marvel game. That joint, I'm buying that. So really, John Wick, that I was not expecting. That's actually the one I was absolutely not expecting. So John Wick, 007, Beast of Reincarnation, and the Marvel joint. Those are like my top four that I know I'm gonna go. Oh, actually, I forgot because I see. Look, this is what happens. I was in the middle of driving when I was trying to listen to this stuff. Um, and then the God of War trilogy remake. That is, I'm buying that. I love God of War, but I wanted to play through it so bad. Like my cousin has God of War, and that's honestly what got me started in playing it. I really only got to play fully the third one. Because I'd visit her for summer and then I couldn't finish playing it. It was on PlayStation 3. I was like, dang, doing all these activities. I can't play when these are coming out and stuff for real. You know what I mean? So like the last two God of Wars that have been out have been phenomenal. I want to play the remake, bro. Like I want to play them Jones. Those are the best ones to me, right? Um, yeah, man. That's it right there. So you know, tell me what y'all be thinking about when y'all see some of these games like come out. Like there's usually like a whole bunch of L's, just L's, L, L. Then I'll see like a W or L. So there's that. Um, yeah, man, I just don't know. I just know I'm really excited because like I was really excited that State of Play was more than 25 minutes this time, and they got an hour. And when that whole hour, right after it was over, all I saw was L's, 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 L's. That's all I kept seeing. And I'm just like, why do they keep doing these and not putting out the products that people actually want? Like you got a few gems in there, but after that, you start giving out crap, and you're not giving out the the big titles that people want, right? Like first off, everybody was expecting Wolverine. I was one of them. Uh, People were expecting a new Devil May Cry. I wasn't. I wasn't expecting that. And a ton of people, we're all delusional at this point. We're expecting at least a little sliver or something, or hoping for a slither or something for Kingdom Hearts. And we got none of those. So, okay. We just gonna work with what we got, right? Whatever. Um, so there's all of that, right? State of Play, if I had to give it a ranking out of 10, I'd say I'd give that joint a 6. Because they just keep disappointing me, bro. Like, they not putting none of the titles that I actually care about, like, at all. At all. Right, so, yeah. Oh, actually had, the Rip and his and hers on my list of stuff. Oh man, yeah, anime. We ain't even gonna do that because anime is like gas right now. If you watch anime, what the season we're in, JJK, Freer and Beyond Journeys in Hell's Paradise. What was it? Did Fire Force take a break? I don't even remember seeing so much. Even this anime I just really recently started watching, Jack of All Trades. It's just a whole bunch of gas right now, just super gas packs, as my boy would say. What else, man? NBA trades. They traded my boy from Boston to the Bulls. I've been seeing some probably fake posts that he's gonna be back, traded back to Boston. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we got Big Vooch. We got Vucevic now, so Boston been cooking this season. Let me see what the standings are right now, because now that football season's over, it is now basketball season for me. Well, it's been basketball season for me for some time, but I still don't pay attention until after the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Yeah, Boston. We're number 2 in the Eastern Conference right now. How are we number 2? Hey, shut up. Shut up, everybody. Shut up right now. Shut up. Shut up. Okay? Especially my homies. Now, I got a couple of y'all who was sitting there talking about, oh man, Boston. Without Jason Tatum, what's Boston gonna do? Without Jason Tatum, what's Boston gonna do? Guess what Boston doing, big dog? Guess what we doing, big dog? Exactly. Exactly. We're number 2 in the East. 2. Shout out Jaylen Brown. He's been cooking. Boy, cooking. Cooking. And then while we're here, let's look at the rest of the standings. So we got Pistons number 1. Us number 2. We got the Knicks at 3. Oh, the Cavs. The Cavs have been bouncing back because they was like at 6 or 7, I think, at one point. They're at 4 now. The Raptors at 5. Sixers at 6. You got the Magic and you got the Heat. With the Hornets. The Hornets have been cooking, bro. So they on a come up. Let's see what we got in the Western Conference. Of course, no surprise there. The Thunder. The Spurs. Okay. Nuggets. Ooh. Nuggets, Rockets, Lakers at 5. I think the Lakers want to be at 5. Timberwolves, the Suns at 7. Okay, that chemistry is up there. The Warriors are 8, even though they just keep losing everybody. But okay, I'm solid. And then it's Christmas for the rest of these cats. Well, maybe not the Clippers. I don't know. James Harden. Okay, let's talk about this trade. James Harden going to the Cavs, right? I don't know how I feel, but he's there. And since he's been there, already contributing, and they started cooking. That's probably why they're 4th now. Jesus. The Clippers is a poverty franchise. It's a poverty franchise now. Get Kawhi Leonard out of there. Run away, bro. Get up out of there. I'm real surprised that Giannis didn't go anywhere. It's probably because they weren't going to get the packages that they wanted, I guess. But Giannis should have definitely left Milwaukee and should have came to Boston. Just saying. You know how crazy that would have been? That would have been nuts. But it is what it is. Let's see. Hey, I'm a bit rusty, man. I was getting on a good flow with this podcast and stuff, bro. But my biggest thing I wanted to talk about today was the state of play and how disappointing it was. 6 out of 10. The sports stuff has passed. Everything else has passed. I don't really care. I'm just glad to be back on here talking to y'all. Y'all gonna get some anime updates from me once I finish these joints. Some movie updates once I watch more. And the next dance event, or actually next few dance events I go to, those are gonna be full pods because I got 2 that I'm gonna be attending next week. And yeah. So that's it. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Just go out here, make good decisions, get your shit together, and be nice to people. Be nice. We'll get to the little mental stuff later. You know what I'm saying? I just want to come back and chat for a minute. You know what I mean? I just want to talk just a little bit. Okay, not too long, just a little bit. So all right, man, I'm out of here. Peace out.